Hello, everybody. Such a pleasure to see you today. Talking about how to be a happy person. How can you become a happy person in your life? First and foremost, you always have to look for the good along the road of life. There's so much more good that happens in life than bad. It's not just that the sun comes up and the sun goes down, often in spectacular fashion. It's also that you're, for the most part, a healthy person, that you have a good family, that you have some friends to spend time with, that you have people who want to share your life, who want to be around you for one reason or another. It's also that you have a job. It may not be the best job, but you have a job. So there's so much more good that can happen if you look at it. Here's two quick lessons. As you drive down the street, you can look at the cement or you can look at the grass. The cement is gray and hard. The grass, a lively color of green and soft to the touch. There's also flowers and trees. Depending on what you look for as you go along that road, it's often going to determine your happiness, your perspective, your outlook on that day. Second, that there's two different types of people in this world, those who applaud your efforts and those that applaud your failures. Look for those who applaud your efforts. Those people who applaud your failures will be against you no matter what you do. They're not the type of people that have your best interests at heart. So if you always look for the good along the road of life, it's a great start to becoming a happy person. Second, my grandma used to tell me you have to have a reason to get up in the morning. You have to have some reason, something to do. Other people would call it a passion. It's something that so consumes your life that you can't imagine doing anything else. As you age, as you have more yesterdays than tomorrows, you start to realize that you want to have, at least in some way, something to do that is meaningful in your life. That's what gets you up in the morning. For me, it's teaching. For me, it's writing a book. For me, it's contributing in some small way to make the world a better place. It's not the same for everybody, but that's the reason that I get up in the morning. Hopefully, that reason exists until my last day. I can look back and say that I've done everything that I've wanted to do. I've left a difference in something that's important to me and that there's important for people who may come after me. It gives you a reason to get up in the morning. Something that you care about, something that you like, and something that's going to consume your future. Third, do something good. Something good. I've often said, if you do something good, maybe you'll get to stay around a little bit longer. That doesn't mean that good people don't get to stay around for as long as we would hope them to. Everything has an expiration date. Not just milk, also our lives. But if you do something good, then not only will you be enhancing the world in which we live, but you will surround yourself with positivity. If you work to feed the homeless or help those that are in difficult times of their life, if you spend your time doing that, then what you'll see is that your outlook and perspective will change as well. Goodness begets goodness. All that we need is a guide. So how can we become a more happy person? How can we enjoy life so much more? First is we have to always look for the good along the road of life. That'll change your perspective and certainly your personality. Second is that you have to have a reason to get up in the morning, no matter what it is, whether it's writing, teaching, working on cars, working on a computer. You have to have a reason that gets you out of bed. One of my grandma's favorite sayings, and one that I live to this day. And lastly, do something good. Every single day, if you can do something good for someone else, at the end of the day, you will look back and say, I've had a blessed day. And if you have many blessed days, you look back and say, you've had a blessed life. Thanks, everybody. Hope you have a happy life as well.